This video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Mr. Freeze is running the show. He's back. He's back. Everyone asked for what did I have to do to get him back? We have to talk about kaiju and weird monsters and dinosaurs. Hell yeah. But you know what? I'm not just here to talk about it. I think we have a lot to say next year because of the delays if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Sci-Fi Dragon that likes dragons and kaiju. Or isn't King Kong versus Godzilla mostly finished?
Yeah, they completed all of the principal photography and all that stuff, and all they need to do is do the post-production stuff, which they're probably already done with that by now, and they're just kind of holding on to the movie, waiting for when they can actually release it.
Yeah, is this the return of Sci-Fi Dragon? Yes, it is. Chubby Teddy, he is drunk off his you-know-what. Please, Sci-Fi Dragon, come home. You bring something very sweet in this history. If Max was Batman, Sci-Fi Dragon would be Dick. Okay. 6 likes.
I guess he sees us as Batman and Robin.
Yeah, well, there's only 2 viewers watching now. Sir Dirtle, feel free to come. Yeah, I know all my new DC friends aren't going to be here for this.
That's all right.
Yeah. But
this is the group that went into the DC thing, though.
Yes.
You know,
I should
kind of like a little homecoming.
There is stuff to talk about though, because what's interesting is, I think they've tried to get kaiju or there's always been a market for it, but it's never been like super mainstream. I think the closest they tried was in the past was actually the Godzilla remake in the 90s and then Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
And I really like
the 98 Godzilla. I listened to that song they played at the end of that movie. That song by Puff Daddy, "Come With Me," and it's actually a pretty good song, actually.
Oh yeah, that was really popular back in the day.
I used to go to the music store, and they have samples, and that was one of the samples to listen to was the Godzilla soundtrack. It had like Rage Against the Machine on there and stuff. It was good.
That was a good soundtrack. I actually, if you don't think of it as Godzilla, and just enjoy it as a movie, I sound like a certain corner. If you just think of it as a movie, it's fun. It's fun. I think the big problems it had were the Godzilla part.
I've kind of gotten over the whole this isn't like the actual Godzilla. This is like a different thing, and like I'm not angry about it. In fact, I wasn't even really angry about the way they portrayed Godzilla in that movie, the way they made him look.
There were some interesting scenes that had a lot of action. It was cheesy for sure. It was
that 90s cheese.
Yeah, I remember. I used to like.
I love that 90s cheese, though. That's the thing. It's like
I even used to like watch Robert, Ebert and Roper. No, not Ebert. Damn it!
Speaking of Ebert and
Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah, and they made fun of them in that movie too. It's just fun.
Oh yeah, because the mayor and his assistant.
Yeah. But what's gonna happen in 2021 now? Is this gonna really put them at the top? Because come on, if you go back, I bought the original King Kong versus Godzilla. It's hard. It's a hard watch. It's not like the other Godzilla. There's some charm to it. Godzilla or King Kong looks really, really dopey. Let me see. I think I have a scene here.
Have you ever watched the original Japanese version?
No.
That one's supposed to be better than the American version, because I know the American version they kind of added like some extra scenes with like more like American actors, so you can tell like the like they're speaking perfect English in those scenes, and they're not like the Japanese actors in that movie are all dubbed, and some of the dubbing is okay in that movie, but a lot of it's kind of bad.
And the Japanese actors did blackface too, and it's really noticeable.
Oh yeah, for the natives on the island,
Oh
Faroe
yeah.
Island. They didn't even go to
So-
Skull Island. They went to Faroe Island.
Oh, here's Everfett. Matthew Broderick is the best.
You like it even more than the Gareth Edwards version with Aaron Tyrion Johnson.
I like that one a lot. I like King of All Monsters, but I like the cast better. I like both Godzilla movies, the new ones.
Yeah,
I put them ahead.
I like the King of
version.
the Monsters version a lot more than.
But I like the
2014.
actors. I like the actors better in the 2014 version. And there's some decent action. There's just not a lot of it.
Well, it had like Bryan Cranston and
Yeah.
Elizabeth Olsen, I think, right?
Yeah, and I know
yes.
like a lot of people have already said this already, but I think that movie would have been better if Bryan Cranston was more at the forefront and it was like
Yes.
more like a team up between him and Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, it needs better actors. The one with Quicksilver. Yeah, that's funny. They did that movie, and then they did Avengers
Age of Ultron,
Oh wow!
where they were sisters and then they were a married couple in Godzilla.
They were sisters. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah,
They were brother and
They're
sister.
siblings.
Yeah, siblings.
Well, that 90s one has a special place in my heart because I was growing up during that time, so it was like I totally remember it. Like,
But
I saw it in the theaters too.
But stay tuned, Kaiju fans. We're gonna look at some hidden gems. Sci-fi might know more of the like Japanese hidden gems, but these are American hidden gem kaiju films. Some not
there's
all
some
of them
there's some like European ones too. Like there's a British kaiju movie, and then there's one by the Danish. Like
Okay,
we can get into that later.
Sure.
When we talk about them.
This is sci-fi's episode. But for real though, Godzilla versus Kong 2021. That is going to be an epic film.
Yeah, it'll get me back into the theaters, definitely.
It's going to get you back to the theaters. Can you imagine? I hope the action scene. I might have some spoilers on here too because I was looking up stuff. Should I go into spoilers first?
Sure, I guess. I mean,
okay,
if none of you want to hear
You
spoilers, cover your ears, I guess, or mute this part.
Yeah,
and then like
I'll
put
go to
subtitles.
I'll go to the spoilers first for Godzilla versus King Kong because I didn't know this.
You know the aircraft part that's on the main image that was released, that was actually a leak that people found, and then they just decided to make it for release as an actual image.
Mm-hmm. Jurassic Kong, you sound like John Campia.
Jurassic Con.
I don't know.
I'm surprised they haven't made a movie about that by the Asylum.
Yeah,
like Jurassic Con.
All right,
they made the Asylum actually made a King Kong mockbuster called King of the Lost World when the Peter Jackson remake came out.
Oh, really? I didn't see that one. I like the Peter Jackson film.
Yeah, but that King of the Lost World movie's not very good, obviously, because it's cheaply made, and the CGI gorilla in that looks worse than the King Kong in the original King Kong versus Godzilla.
Massive spoilers if Screen Rant is right. I'm surprised that they would do this. Not the number of Titans. Okay, the number of Titans confirmed to exist in the MonsterVerse could be double what it once was by the time Godzilla versus Kong rolls around. Here's why.
Well, I definitely want them to introduce more monsters.
Yeah,
but maybe not for Kong versus Godzilla.
I just want them to have I want them to have a fight that's as intense as Batman v Superman.
And I don't want it to be like overfilled with all these other monsters. I want it to mostly focus on them.
Well, yeah, it's going to be them, and then they're going to have to team up, probably more than likely. Okay, so
King of the Monsters was good though. I like that.
Yeah.
King of the Monsters revealed the existence of at least 17 Titans, but there's good reason to believe that number will shoot up very soon. Expanded on the mythology of the MonsterVerse, which is a very successful movie universe that's very rare. They are still on track. They haven't canceled any of the movies. like other universes coming out, they are still on track to fulfill what they want. I'm sure they're going to reevaluate if, hopefully Godzilla versus Kong gets that box office they're looking for. But then they may have to reevaluate going. I don't know where they're going to go from there. How do you top that? I really don't know.
You have to do destroy all monsters. Obviously, you have to have all of them in the same movie and fight an even bigger monster than what they're going to fight in this movie.
That last movie though, King of All Monsters,
it has to be like the Avengers Endgame of Godzilla movies. Basically, that's what it has to be.
All right. Well, the MonsterVerse, by bringing into the picture 3 more classic Toho kaiju: Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. All 3 titans played major roles in the story as well as the final battle. At the end of the day, only 2 of these titans, Godzilla and Rodan, were left standing. More titans will clash in the 4th MonsterVerse installment when the 2 title characters finally come to blows. Also expected to take part in the action is Godzilla's robotic counterpart. That's what I was like, what? They're going to try Mecha Godzilla? Who could be the villain who forces the 2 to put their differences? Do you think that's legit? Are they going to...
I'm kind of iffy about that because I've heard rumors like that before. Like I've heard Mecha Godzilla was going to be in it, or like Mechanicon, the robotic version of King Kong, was going to be in it, and all these other monsters were going to be in it. Yeah. There was a robotic version of King Kong that was in a movie called King Kong Escapes.
Well, let's be if they do it, do you want to see an homage to the retro, or do you think they should do something different? They maybe not even call it Mecha Godzilla or Mechanicon, and say, can you imagine an actor in 2021 saying that with a straight face to the audience?
Mecha Godzilla,
and it looks like it. I think they could do a robot sort of like Pacific Rim. But I have a hard time wrapping my mind around Mecha Godzilla. I should make this as a separate video topic. Mecha Godzilla.
I was actually going to make a video about this topic too. Too
bad. You're late. You're late, Mr. Freeze. I thought of it first.
Well, I wrote the script out before you did.
No. I thought of this way before you did. How can they do that in a modern age movie and keep the audience not like scoffing and or laughing? How can they do that? I don't think they could call it Mecha Godzilla. We made Mecha Godzilla. I don't know.
There was a Godzilla movie called Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla where they called Mecha Godzilla a different name. They called him Kiru in that movie.
Okay.
And then the sequel to that movie.
That's what we just answered, Ryan. Mecha Godzilla. How are they going to pull that off? I want to see it now. I hope they're right. Yes, my bone thug, swole gangsta, geed up. He said he was drinking to play a sci-fi dragon in the hizzy. Wow. What are you drinking?
He's probably drinking something strong.
Yeah. Shifty Gizm was bummed Godzilla 14 was nothing like the 2012. I think it was still really well done.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch
that. Teaser was pretty good, actually. The one that had the Robert Oppenheimer quote on it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you my favorite of the 3 of the MonsterVerse.
Which one?
Kong Skull Island.
Really?
Yes. After rewatching it, I'm like, this is so good. It has the actors, the Samuel L. Jackson acting insane, going
John Goodman.
Yeah. Even what's the Step Brothers guy that's always with Will Ferrell?
John C. Reilly.
Yeah, John C. Reilly is hilarious in that.
My
girl Brie, which I don't think she added much to it, but she didn't take away from it anymore.
She was fine in that movie.
Oh, she was fine in that movie. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
She was okay.
Oh, she was okay.
She didn't. Yeah.
Push it to the future. Okay, so I'm honestly curious as a hardcore Godzilla fan. What's your thoughts on Pacific Rim? Because I love Pacific Rim.
I like it. I really like it. I saw it in theaters when it came out, and I loved it. Like, it was like my favorite movie that came out in 2013 when it.
Okay.
And
I love it. I have it on Steelbook. I have the 3D version, and I even got the sequel, Uprising. It's okay. Uprising, the special effects, just to get the sequel done. I think it's a step down on the special effects. Like during that time of Pacific Rim and stuff, the movie companies were putting a lot in the special effects, and when they didn't see the return they wanted to, they started limiting the budget. I mean, no one's pushing special effects. So that's why I keep saying James Cameron. He's going to bring it back. Hopefully, if he's not successful, then we're going to be stuck with budget special effects. And I'm not crapping on Marvel, but Marvel does not push special effects unless it's Thanos. For the other stuff, they just do,
maybe they could like mix more. Maybe they could mix more like practical effects in there with the CGI and stuff. Like maybe like actually use like model cities or something, or like
kind of like how they did with the Mandalorian with that the technology that they were using, where it was basically just projector screens all around them, to where all they had to do is build a mound of dirt, and then they had an alien land. You know what I mean?
Chubby is drinking something strong. I love Pacific Rim. I'm okay with both Pacific Rim. Yeah, the second one's not as good. It had a different budget, and it also had your boy from Star Wars, John Boyega.
Oh, yeah.
I love him, but
it also had Scott Eastwood in there too. I think.
Yeah. Was he in the first one? I think he's in the first one.
No, he wasn't. It was a different guy, Charlie Hunnam. I guess he was from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I gotta watch that show too. Actually,
I got about 2 episodes in, and I
have that on Steelbook as well. So
what I will say is that the one thing I am against is a crossover between Pacific Rim and Godzilla, because I think
I would have in the past, but it's not going to happen now.
Yeah, because I think Pacific Rim is a strong enough universe on its own where it doesn't need to cross over with Godzilla to be exciting or cool. You know what I mean?
I actually was hoping for that future, because once you get past King Kong versus Godzilla, and like you said, destroy all monsters, where do you go from there? You got to keep up in the ante. You got to do something else, and that's the only other logical place I could think of. But the crossover is not going to happen now. Akancha, how are you? I'm great. We're talking about kaiju and weird monsters.
Well, there actually is another crossover I wouldn't mind seeing. Is Godzilla and Gamera. Gamera, the giant turtle monster, the one with that shoots rocket jets out of his shell.
Soldier Boys. Think you see Kamanga in this new? I don't know who Kamanga is.
Kamanga is a giant spider from the Godzilla movies. He was in Son of Godzilla and Destroy All Monsters, the original.
Smash the hell out of it. Yes, Nick. Listen, DC all the way, but we got to mix it up a little bit. Pacific Rim would be cool against the Titans. Yes. Godzilla sucks. Talk DC. No, he's trying to trigger you, Mr. Freeze. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, it's not working.
It's not working. Okay. So, Sons of Anarchy was one of the shows. Yeah. Oh, and you regret it. Okay. I want to watch that. All right. So next year is going to be an amazing year for these type of. Oh, you're showing us something. Okay.
Yeah, Godzilla and Gamera right there.
Oh, it's not working. Oh, okay. All right.
I would love to see that after Godzilla versus Kong, maybe.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right. Cool. Thanks for sharing that. I have also some films that we might not think of. I got to find it's on Rotten Tomatoes. 24 fresh giant monster movies. There's some in there that I was like, oh yeah.
Fresh as in Rotten Tomatoes or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, so
okay.
All right, I'm gonna, because this is what we're getting in the mood for Godzilla versus King Kong. I really, that's besides the Snyder Cut and Batman. Yes, I want to see that next year. That's one of my major ones. And my father-in-law that passed, and my father too, we're huge fans of these type of films. He definitely would have seen this in the theater.
Yeah.
I
Did
actually,
you
when he was sick at home in hospice, I bought him the original King Kong versus Godzilla. We watched it. We're like, ooh, that was rough. we got my niece and nephew. They're visiting. We all watched it together and like, And okay,
oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Well, speaking of the Snyder Cut, did you see that that trailer they edited? Somebody did an edit of the of Godzilla King of the Monsters, and they put the music from the Snyder Cut trailer on top of it, and they made it like sort of like the Snyder Cut trailer. It was pretty cool, actually.
Oh no, you'll have to send it to me. Late after this quick hour 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes, we'll end it here and then we'll watch trailers on Twitch. Because I have some stuff that I want to watch now that you can watch now. You don't have to wait.
Yeah. I heard that they released New Mutants, and that's not getting the best reviews, I guess.
No. Don't spoilers, because I'm also going to watch a camper quick reaction out of the theater, and I didn't watch any reviews yet.
Oh yeah. I watched John Campia's video on the Snyder Cut trailer, the one he did about Zach's tweet responding to what's his name, Scott something. He's like a movie pundit.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out too. Do you guys think
you did a reaction to it? Remember, you reacted to it, that video where he's like, Zack Snyder responded to this.
Scott Mendelson. Okay.
Yeah, Scott Mendelson. Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't actually hate that video. Actually, I thought it was okay. I didn't hate it.
Oh, you mean my video?
The Campia video, the original Campia video.
It's been a while since you've been on here. I'm like, what is he talking about? My video? That's fine. People could say they don't like my videos too. I don't care. We got you back now. Do we ever think we'll see a Robotech live action? I actually think it depends on the success of Godzilla versus Kong. I've
never actually heard of Robotech.
Yeah. It's an classic anime series. That's one of the big ones.
I'm still not like fully well versed in anime yet. I still got a lot of searching to go through.
I think a lot of it depends on the box office, because if you can't get Godzilla and Kong to $1 billion, which I hope it can, I'm not sure if it can, but I'm kind of
skeptical. Oh,
sorry. No, go ahead.
I'm kind of skeptical that it will reach $1 billion, but if it reaches like 900 million, sort of like BVS did, I think it'll knock it out of the park.
Right, and
it'll be in the clear.
I think it will do good in other regions too. I don't know how Japan likes the new series. Do they like the new series?
Yeah, they like it. They like the 2014 one, and they like the King of the Monsters one too.
Yeah, Cloverfield Fitness. Yes, it definitely does.
It's a found footage kaiju movie.
I wish they made a direct sequel instead of like in the. Although I like Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, I didn't watch that Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, Cloverfield is so killer, and Cloverfield Lane is by Dan Trachtenberg from the Totally Rad show. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. He's an old school movie talk guy, and he's now a director.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah. Cloverfield. Okay, so let's get to kick me down the link. All right, he's gonna try to talk about
to the
Godzilla, though, Nicotina. I don't know what you're gonna talk about.
I gotta go check on my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Check on your coffee. All right. Well, that's a good time to check on the camper.
There we go.
Go to Twitter. I want to see his react. Sci-Fi was trying to spoil it for me. I want to see what he thinks of New Mutants. There's been a little bit of controversy about whitewashing from one of the creators. I don't know how accurate that is, and I don't know. I'm not saying I don't care, but I just want to see what the movie is. I do care to an extent, but is it this typical thing to get noticed? It's hard to tell. I'm so sick of these conversations. Like,
it's like if it's a publicity stunt, then I'm not interested. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah. Well, most of the time it is kind of a publicity stunt, though.
Yeah. Well, with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, what's his name? Chadwick
Boseman.
Sorry,
Jackie
Chadwick
Robinson, man.
Yeah. He did some great performances, and it puts everything into perspective. Everyone, and representation. I watched some videos of his where he's like engaging with fans on like talk shows, and he surprises them, and they say how much they mean it. It's not cheesy. It's not overly produced. It actually means something to someone.
Yeah.
I was going to do a topic on that, but I saw people getting so upset about Screen Rant. I had a topic designed for a separate video to not say replaced or anything like that, but to say, how do you honor T'Challa's legacy in the sequel? And I did, and then I pushed that back till tomorrow, or Monday. I think I'll do it tomorrow, as long as people don't freak out at me, because I don't want to upset anyone. It's because mine is coming from a good place of what I think they should do, because I don't think he should be recast. But I'll save that for tomorrow, because I have some ideas. All right, so let's look out the camper, because I am really curious, and it's an interesting video too, because he drove to Las Vegas to see it. Let me see.
Because they're only like, you can only view movies in select theaters so far.
Yeah. All right, let me see here. See, the sound is up. Did I click share audio? Let me know.
The fonts are all messed up on the thing on YouTube.
Something happened to my computer. I did like a scan with my Norton antivirus, and then it did something weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all in Times New Roman.
Los Angeles, getting in the car to drive to Las Vegas to go see a movie.
We're getting close to getting kind of.
Is Robert Meyer Burnett in there?
And just wanted to emphasize how weird it feels to be getting to Vegas.
Well, somebody's probably in there with him.
I like this I like this style of video. I give respect to the camper when it's due.
Yeah, it's a little more down to earth, you know.
Yeah, this is more exciting, and he's got some weird hats back there. I wasn't expecting that. Who's driving? Is that Ed?
It'd be interesting to see him wear a cowboy hat. John Campia.
You want to see Camper wear a cowboy hat? Is that what it is in the back?
It kind of looks like that. It looks like a cowboy hat.
All right, let's see who this is.
Do you concur?
Who the hell is that guy?
Just
I'm disappointed. Oh man, I was anticipating a road comedy with Robert. Robert Meyer Burnett would be perfect on a road trip.
Yeah.
Put the wrong dude, Camper.
You would be entertaining on a road trip, Max.
Not my mask on a road trip. I don't know.
Yeah, like just for the videos, maybe when you press record, you can put your mask on, and then
I'm a madman. Yeah. Don't talk about this, because yes, I'm gonna do. That's a trailer I don't want to watch later, because I'm gonna do a reaction in my room. I was remodeling.
Oh yeah. I saw the trailer to that movie, and it kind of looks like Alien Covenant, but with it looks like a sci-fi version of, Three Little Pigs.
Yeah, I got to see trailer 2. I already saw trailer 1. Just because you and Brian, just because you and Mad Matt are getting ripped, don't rip on others, please.
Yeah.
It could be bad shocks, man.
If Mad was on the side of the car, it would be leaning a certain way too. Yeah, I need to get back to exercising.
If I was in the passenger side, it'd be riding on 2 wheels, so it's all good.
Oh boy! All right, let's see.
I think I would be okay though.
Oh, thanks, Sif. Thanks. Not to play poker, pulling into Vegas.
And I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with the safety procedures. Everybody was doing social distancing. hand
The
sanitizer.
glasses aren't necessary, John. He's got sunglasses on.
When you came into the building,
Well,
everybody's
he's not
wearing
wearing
face
them,
masks.
so
The seating separation
Yeah, I need to go check
is
it
great.
out.
Like where we seating, we don't have anybody anywhere near us, which is great.
I don't live
And
too far
all
from
the theaters
IMAX.
I wonder if he saw Tenet too.
disinfecting wipes. So if you want to, you can.
I don't
take
think
your
it's
own
out
disinfecting
yet.
wipes into the theater and wipe down.
I thought
your
it
own skin if
was
you want,
because
even though we
people
saw them
were
wiping them down
reviewing
too.
it.
So I gotta say, bravo AMC. I mean,
Well, it's sci-fi. It's in different. I think it's in Europe and stuff that it's out. It's not in America yet. I don't think.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't
First
know.
time
It's
in
weird.
6 months. Oh, it's like a horror movie. Don't watch out for the Rona.
Well, that's a sweet ass IMAX.
all right, so I just watched New Mutants. Was it the greatest movie experience of all time? It kind of felt like it a little bit because I haven't been into a movie theater.
It makes it better.
I gotta say, overall,
Yeah,
going
I think
back to the
that's
movies
going to
was
be a
really fun.
huge factor when the
Applaud-
theaters all open up and people are finally able to go to the theaters again. People are going to like enjoy themselves a lot more because they just haven't done it in a long time.
I actually like these quick reviews that he does, but this is also where he downplays Access. I mean, he's getting lots of hits. Let's see see if he likes it. I haven't heard anything about his impressions of this movie.
Applause to AMC. Social distancing was on point. The hand sanitizer everywhere. Sanitation wipes, wipe your seats down. All that was great. But let's talk about the movie for a second. So the strength of the movie, I think, lies in its story. This, again, much
Okay,
like the
good.
other Fox films that they did before they shut down, like Logan, like Deadpool, very, very different. And, they promised doing a really different kind of comic book movie, and they delivered that. And I thought they were quite good. And the more you progress through it, as they start to reveal things through the story, I found I was actually surprisingly enjoying it. The weak part of this movie is their characters.
Oh,
Because each one of the characters, and I'm talking about the New Mutants themselves, are very much, I'm this kind of character. Hello, I'm this kind of character. They're very much a stereotype.
I heard the
type
same
of
thing
character,
from
and they don't-
Jeremy Johns in his review because he was saying that characters in the movie are sort of like archetypes or like stereotypes.
stereotypes. Yeah, all right.
Like they're like basic characters. They don't have any depth
Well,
or
I'm
anything.
gonna wait till POD anyway for this.
too much in the way of fleshing them out. Granted, there's a bunch of characters. The movie's only an hour and a half long, so they don't have a lot
It
of
is
time
a short
to do that, and
movie
that's
for
fine,
an
but
X-Men movie
that
too.
is one of the weaknesses of the film. Again, it is not a stereotypical comic book movie. It is really more like a horror genre kind of a film. And on that level, I found it work. Was it a great movie? No. As good as I was hoping? No. As bad as I feared? Absolutely not. Overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice swing. And I enjoyed it, had a good time, but it was certainly good to get back into the movie theaters again. So I would say if you get a chance to go see it, go see it.
All right, good review. Good review.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, keep your expectations in check. It's the last of an era of Fox X-Men movies because it is very much the vein of the Fox, how they were producing movies.
Whether you liked them or not.
Right. I like the Fox movies. There's very few that I don't like. Let me see here. Check how's New Mutants? Anything good? I'll wait. I'll wait for New Mutants. This is funny. I haven't heard anything positive from it yet. Well,
Yeah, most of it's been negative so far about New Mutants,
Well, I mean,
except for
it's-
John Campia, of course.
you want to get noticed. It's especially after this big lull for movie reviewers. You want to come out with a hot take right away. It's just like the YouTubers that only do hot takes. Like I do hot takes, but only when I'm hot. And when you do like what John did there, it was not bad, not good. Then it doesn't engage people. Like so. Campy is like shooting zombies. In a documentary, yeah, he should make a documentary about him going to theaters during the Rona. I would watch that. He's what's your favorite movie? Batman v Superman. Have you been watching Chubby T? Oh, really? Empire.
Yeah, it's all. Oh, really? Oh, never.
I was wrong.
He subverted our expectations.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Blade-
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
Blade Runner and BVS. I like A New Hope because I like the way Luke is in that. He's like looking for adventure. He is the New Hope, and everything is so exciting. Like putting the band together the first time. I think Empire is more exciting, but it's just such a fun film. And then Batman v Superman, it wasn't when I first saw it in the theater. I liked it a lot. But after I've rewatched it so many times, the Ultimate Cut, it's one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, I like BVS. I really like it.
Oh, someone was asking what's up with Pool Boy. I think it's Chubby Teddy. He is focusing hardcore on what he always has, but he's now doing on his D-Day Cobra, which is politics, geeks plus politics. He's really going hard for hey, more power to him. He's going to grow big time on his personal channel if he starts talking about politics before the election. Yeah. Oh, boy. So, hey, I think me personally, I think that's always what he's done. I think he's more a fan of politics than he is a fan of geek culture. That's my criticism of him. Do I still think he's a horrible person?
Well, I mean, as long as he kind of avoids too hot of subjects on that matter, he can be just fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what he's been doing the whole time. If he might actually blow up like quartering levels on his personal channel if he does
there's
that.
A lot more access. Well, I mean, there's a lot more people that are interested in that, especially right now.
Yeah. Justice League and Blade Runner. Cool. Let me see. All right, now we're gonna get to the hidden gem kaiju films.
All right.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Please don't. No spoilers.
Because Power Rangers, one of them.
I probably haven't seen some of these either, so keep that in mind.
Power Rangers is a good one that I didn't think of. Hold on. Let me. I got too many.
The only Power Rangers thing I've ever seen was that live action movie they made in 2017.
Oh, I've seen them all.
Dunkin' Donuts. Oh wait, no, it was a Krispy Kreme. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a good movie though. I liked the one in 2017, but the two that they made back in the late 90s with the original characters, those were awesome. The Secret of the Ooze or whatever, and the Turbo movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so here's Godzilla 2014.
Oh, there you go.
74%. I really like that movie. People don't give it enough praise. I think the main criticism is not enough action. I think that
that's kind of my main gripe with it.
I mean, but did it work? It worked. And it kind of did a little bit of the found footage type stuff, which drives me nuts too, which is weird because I like Cloverfield, but I don't like found footage movies. I don't.
I think Cloverfield is one of the few movies that's done it okay or done it good. You know what I mean?
Cloverfield 2008, 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. I love that movie. I got to rewatch it. That's one of J.J. Abrams' best, I think.
Yeah.
It really should have launched a franchise instead of all these like alluding to the universe. Although it works in some. What do we really want to see? We want to see Cloverfield 2 where it deals with the monsters, on the ground level. How are you gonna? What's the next step for humans? Pacific Rim. I love that movie. I would have got a better sequel with the same budget, but the budget went down. King Kong 1930. King Kong, Peter Jackson. It was great.
Yeah, it was a good remake.
And they had a lot of dinosaur stuff on the island that was in the director's cut. But the animation he was new. I think that was his first dabbling into a lot of special effects besides Gollum. And it was hit or miss but it was still exciting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get over here. Jurassic Park is not exactly a kaiju movie, but it's dinosaurs. And man, that first one was amazing. I still really like Lost World.
Yeah, I like Lost World too. They should have put that one on the list instead of Jurassic World, honestly.
Jurassic World? Ghostbusters makes it with Marshmallow Man. That's what I was surprised. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's kind of a kaiju. Does that count? 97% Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't know that. Wow. The Mist.
The Mist.
I like that Mist movie. I got to rewatch that. It's not featured a lot in there though. Godzilla 1954.
Yep, that one's a classic.
Shin Godzilla.
That one's sort of like polarizing, I guess you could say.
Troll Hunter. That was I would say pass on that one.
You don't like Troll Hunter?
No, I don't even remember finishing it. I remember we rented it, and it was mainly about the actors, I think. I mean the characters, not the
trolls.
Yeah. Now this one I did not see. I don't know if you told me about this. Sci-fi Monsters 2010.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this?
Of course I did. I heard about it before the 2014 one came out because it was by Gareth Edwards. It was his first movie.
I vaguely remember a little sci-fi telling me, "Hey, did you see Gareth Edwards' first one?" And then I looked at this and it clicked. Oh, okay.
They actually made a sequel to that movie too, but it wasn't by Gareth Edwards. It was by a different director, and it's called Monsters Dark Continent.
Okay. Well, I want to check out the Gareth Edwards. I like Gareth Edwards. I like Rogue One too. Big Man Japan. I have no idea.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
What the heck?
That one's sort of like it's sort of like a spoof of kaiju movies. Like it's sort of like a satirical movie, like comedy sort of.
Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Oh, sure, she can attack me any day. I don't know. 20 million miles to Earth. Never heard of that one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's pretty good.
Mothra versus
seen that
Godzilla.
One too.
Godzilla versus Hedorah.
That one is a pretty weird. Godzilla versus Hedorah. That's like very like psychedelic and surreal.
Mighty Joe Young, the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, Destroy All Monsters. Okay. So that's it. Now I actually do. We still have viewers? Yeah, we're doing pretty good for talking about. Listen. I enjoy Godzilla talk. I just know that it's not trending right now.
It's not.
I don't make videos just to do that. But I want to also cover a video game that's coming up that it looks amazing.
Well, before you do that, I have another kaiju movie I want to show. It's called on the screen. It's called Demiking the Sea Monster. I'll screen share it for you guys.
Oh no, don't go, Akansha. I didn't forget you. Okay, let me see.
See, it's a
giant.
It's a Demiking the Sea Monster. It's a Japanese kaiju movie. It's about a giant snail. That's the monster.
Is this a new movie?
No, it came out in like 2009.
2009. Oh, that's cute. I mean, it's cute. I don't know. Here's
a more badass looking version.
Oh, it's bad.
Fan art.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I would check that out. There's actually a new kaiju movie that Sony's making. I don't even know if you know this.
No, I didn't even hear about it. What is it called?
Hold on, I'm bringing it up now. And then I have a game that I want to play. Is there any good kaiju games?
Well, there's like a monster fighting game that's coming out, but I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's what I was going to cover. Yes.
I always liked Rampage. That was one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, I like Rampage. The Total Destruction.
There's a GameCube game that came second on the list of all-time Godzilla games. I think it is Destroy All Monsters or something.
Yeah, it's Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Yes, that's the one. Is it for Xbox 2 or only for GameCube?
It's for GameCube, Xbox, and then the sequels, Godzilla Save the Earth and Godzilla Unleashed are for PlayStation 2, and then Godzilla Unleashed was for Wii.
Wow, he knows his stuff. Do you know the Super Famicom game that's really good?
Yeah, I heard about that from Angry Video Game Nerd.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I want to get that for my EverDrive. So here's a new kaiju film that Sony's making. Sony has announced that they will be making a film based off the upcoming comic, The Kaiju Score by Aftershock. The comic is stated as being like a Quentin Tarantino film taking place in some corner of a Godzilla movie. An official description by Sony of the new film is given below. It's the most dangerous heist ever attempted. 4 desperate criminals are going all in on a once-in-a-lifetime chance to steal millions in art and turn their miserable lives around. The catch, they have to pull it off under the nose of a 1,000-ton kaiju. and a giant monster might just be the least of their problems. If you're interested in reading the new comic before watching the film, you can check out issue number 1 of the Kaiju Score on November 25th. So it's a comic. What do you
Yeah,
think of
it's
that?
a comic book movie technically.
But it's a kaiju movie.
Yeah,
What
it's
do
a
you think
kaiju movie and a comic book movie.
of
So
sort of like
there.
a shark head or something? I don't know, with tusks.
It looks like
And
a Pacific Rim kaiju, honestly. Because
so
that's what I thought it was. I thought that's what it was, honestly, when I first saw that image.
what is your excitement level for this?
It sounds interesting. I actually kind of want Quentin Tarantino to do a kaiju movie. I think that would be kind of interesting to see how he would do it.
His take
If he
on
would if he would do it with CGI or if he would do it with rubber suits. That would be kind of interesting to see if he actually did it with rubber suits. Or like and it actually kind of sounds similar to like another kaiju movie from the 60s called Dogora. It had like a similar plot where it's like about criminals, like they're diamond stealers, and
All right.
and
So
like they
we're gonna mix it up a little with some other movie news. Then we'll come back around, and then I have 2 movies that I want to watch. Is that Gareth Edwards one? And then I'm saving the other one for later to let you guys know because it's sort of a kaiju movie, sort of.
when we go on Twitch, I can show you the trailer to that to the sequel to Monsters Dark Continent to see if you're interested in watching that too.
King of Monsters, Neo Geo. I love Neo Geo. Earth Defense Force. That's right. I didn't get into those games. I know about them. I gotta see if one of them plays on the Xbox One X, like is a backwards compatible. The Dune trailer. Yeah, I gotta cover Dune. Listen, thank goodness the sequel trilogy's done for Dune. Dune might be the new thing. Oh, it might overtake Star Wars in popularity. We'll have to see. It's looking legit. The second Infamous. Oh, cool. I could get that pretty cheap. Another cool thing is, I'll take this off for now. So you know, if I could get, I gotta start doing gaming stuff like vids too. I might get a PS5 because I had a laptop and I bought the warranty because I've had such bad luck with laptops. What do you know? Another problem with the laptop I barely use, and I had it for our second job that no longer exists. But I put in the warranty. Okay, Matt. Okay, Matt. Well, that just proves it's a good topic for a video. You see that title? Matt Jarbo's going to click on that shit. Hell yeah. But here's what I was saying. So I took it back. They couldn't fix it. The warranty, they sell the warranties at Best Buy. They can't ever fix this stuff. It's because most people don't ever act on it. They're like, oh, it expired a month ago by the time you check on it.
Yeah.
So if you actually try to get something fixed, they're like, we can't get the parts for this. So it took like 2 months, and they just like gave me a gift card with $1K plus on it. So I could pretty much get a PS5 if I want. Because I have 2 computers now. I'm never buying a damn laptop again, ever. Three laptops, all bad stories. One, it broke right after the thing, and this one finally broke within it. I'm done. I'll get a PC tower, gaming PC. But I'm thinking about now the Xbox. I like the structure of Xbox better with the backwards compatibility. But you can buy this stuff now, and then you'll be upgraded later. I think is their model. And I don't like the way the PS5 looks, but I love that controller. And I'm going to try to hook up my YouTube and Twitch to my PSN account so I could just stream some games. But that's my story. After the depressing day yesterday with Chadwick Boseman, I went to go check on what was happening with my repair. And they're like, well, we can't fix it. We had to trash it. Here's $1,000 gift card.
Oh, that's nice. You can wipe. Yeah, that's a really good tissue to wipe your tears with. You know.
Right. So it's like, okay, this laptop I really didn't need anymore, and I get this back. Good purchase on that warranty. All right.
No, I just watched.
Super Turrican. Yes. There's going to be an announcement on Limited Run Games, I think, about a Super Turrican limited run remaster or not a remaster, but a physical release. Yeah, I love Turrican.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, great old. It's like Contra, similar to Contra. Here.
Okay.
Let's bring up some movie news because this is interesting. This is great for what if you're like one if video sci-fi. It's talking about scrapped Predator sequel.
Well, yeah.
This is on JoePlo.com. Scrap Predator sequel would have been Die Hard on a Predator ship. Man, am I upset we did not get that. Although you say the Shane Black version, his original version, might have been really good. Not like
Well, I'm not entirely sure if it would have been better, but it would have been his full vision.
Yes. So
but
this sounds amazing though. Die Hard in space on a Predator ship. I really like that movie, The Predators, with Adrian Brody.
Yeah, that one wasn't.
Yeah, it's decent.
Was it like a
Predator 2 better
to the original one, or?
It was a sequel to it featured an ensemble cast including Adrian Brody and Alice Braga, who have been adopted by the Predators and placed on an alien world that serves on. Okay, so that's just.
Okay, got it.
So that would.
So it's a sequel to Predators.
Yes,
not to The Predator by Shane Black.
No. So this would, and then Shane Black came around and that got scrapped. But man, I like the sound of that. Okay, now let's bring up this game that I want to get. Man, I wish they would just get the Godzilla license for us too, like as like guest characters. You know, fighting games have guest characters.
Yeah, I kind of want them to make another actual Godzilla game too.
Gigabash. This game looks awesome. It's all about kaiju. About Gigabash. They're all like it's sort of like that Neo Geo game. Become S class, you gain enough points, you get supersized. It's 4-on-4. Doesn't that look cool?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It sort of looks like what Rampage should be if it comes back.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to get this game. I hope to be streaming it. I think this is for current gen PS4. I don't. It doesn't look like it needs the upgrade. All right, let me see here. What else do I have? Oh, here's a shirt I want to get. I'm just covering all the bases here. I don't know. It's random stuff. Let me see. Where's the shirt?
Oh, it's all entertainment, so it works, right? I watched Civil War and Black Panther last night.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't think I can watch Infinity War with the dusting again. That's gonna be rough.
Oh, I'm watching it right now.
Oh, really?
I got it muted, but yeah. I just started it though. Black Panther just finished up.
What do you think of this shirt? Should I get this shirt? Godzilla versus COVID. Stay home. It's actually a decent price. This is on GodzillaNews.com. I think it's a funny shirt. Yeah, I wish he could take out COVID. No one likes the shirt. All right.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to Jurassic World Dominion then. I'm bringing that up. And who's going to be included in it? Let me see here.
Should be good. I always like Alan Grant was my favorite.
I'm all on board about the premise of dinosaurs being all around the world. If that's a game changer for the series. I also don't know, is this like going to be the finale? Are they going to reboot it after this? Or are they going to continue this series? And to treat each one like a trilogy. The original Jurassic Park trilogy, Jurassic World trilogy. But they're bringing everyone back.
Well, I heard that they plan to continue it after this if it's successful, which it will be, of
Yeah, I was gonna
course.
say I'm personally I'm tired of trilogies. I mean, why does everything have to be a trilogy?
Star
Just
Wars.
make your damn movies. You
Yeah.
know, Star Wars. But I
Jurassic-
mean, now that you got all the other stuff, I mean, I don't know. I could see more of it.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted it to be a finale though, but that was just me.
Well, they're kind of setting it up. I think it may be the finale for these characters. You know what? You know
Yeah,
what?
because they're all pretty old now.
I say something controversial. I
What?
think now's the time to let one of these characters die on screen.
Yeah.
For some impact. They always escape. They're always coming back. No one ever really dies. That'll get people, and that will hand off to the new generation. You've seen enough of these characters.
The ultimate irony:
Yeah.
Dr. Grant getting got by a raptor.
Yes. I think it's
in the way described in the
Yeah.
first Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Well, Ian Malcolm actually died in the first book too.
So I think it's time. And,
Yeah.
and then they wouldn't be bugged about coming back again if they do continue. Make an impact. With all the faults of the last movie, Fallen Kingdom, it set up this where we can have dinosaurs over the world. You had to do something crazy to get that happen right away. And it was with like that black market trading for dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom. That was odd. But, that's how you get to this. Are you happy they're all coming back?
Yeah, why not?
I'm mostly positive about it, but
Yeah.
I think it could be just a nostalgia fest, I guess.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what gets me though. I'm a nostalgia freak. I can shut up and take my money.
Hold
Hold
up.
up, Holo's coming back.
What's interesting about this one, you usually get nostalgia characters or new characters. You don't get both. This is going to have both. This is going to have Star-Lord. What's his name?
Chris Pratt working alongside.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Chris Pratt with what's this guy on the right's name? Damn it, I'm having problems.
Alan Grant,
Sam
Sam
Neill.
Neill,
No, on the right.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Ian Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm having so much problem with names right now. Yeah, can you imagine them, the banter there? Oh, that's going to be great.
Oh, and everybody's favorite admiral from Star Wars, Laura Dern's coming back as Ellie Sadler. So I mean,
The names are right here. Damn it! What the hell am I doing? The names are right there.
that's all right.
They're
We're
back.
testing your knowledge, man.
Well, that's not a good idea. They are back filming. They are back filming, so that's good news. We're gonna have that back. We're gonna have Godzilla versus King Kong and a whole world of dinosaurs in 2021. All right, let me. That's not that interesting. I was gonna bring up release dates for Scream and Snake Eyes, but it's delayed. That's all it is. This is good. I think someone's on the train. Are you laughing at comments?
I was laughing at Shifty Gizm's comment. That's pretty funny.
Oh, good. Yeah. Let me see. Let me get to the notes. Dune has more crossover with Game of Thrones fans than Star Wars. Okay. All right. Even Sir Nerdalot's laughing at me. I just mean that could it overtake the popularity of Star Wars? I don't mean that it's like it necessarily.
It's just got a big hill to climb. You know what I mean?
The last Predator was a huge stinker. He wants that Predator sequel. Oh yeah, Chubby Teddy is a huge Alien and Predator fan. He has lots of the old action.
Yeah, me too.
Love Predators, all killer, no filler. Get that shirt. I like that shirt. No, Sci-Fi didn't. He didn't like it. All right. See him? Oh, okay. All right. So
Okay,
let me
we're
get
all
to
caught up with the
Yeah. Okay. Let me get to the story here. I have too many tabs open. I was looking up too many stories.
I have a whole bunch of tabs open, but
Well,
they're all they're all cooking videos basically.
Cooking videos.
Yeah, by this awesome channel called Guga Foods. He cooks steaks and stuff, and I like watching those.
Nice.
Eddie Murphy. Is this his he's been on a comeback swing lately with that I still didn't watch Dolomite. Everyone says it. Snowdub says it. I still didn't watch it. I want to. It's not a film my wife would want to watch. That's why I'm like, I got to find it. Any film that my wife's not into, I got to find out, my personal time when I want to watch it.
What, this Haunted Mansion?
No, this is what he's doing next, but he's on a comeback. He's not just doing, he never left with his voiceovers for anime movies, but in live action, himself.
Yeah.
Although they did get the writer who penned co-wrote Ghostbusters with Paul Feige or Paul Feig, sorry, not Feige. So I think that tone would fit good with this movie, though. I don't think it would fit with Ghostbusters, but I think she could. People might not be happy that she's penning it because of that Ghostbusters debacle, but I don't think it's as bad as they said. But this isn't you're redoing Ghostbusters; it's something new. Yeah. So.
People didn't even like the first Haunted Mansion, so it's like, what more can you lose?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chubby says kill them all. Sure. Yeah, make it really do something drastic in it. Let me see. I actually do have one more here. Let me see.
If they were going to kill off one of the original characters from Jurassic Park, I would say the one they would probably kill off is Grant. Because he's like the character that doesn't really want to be involved with the dinosaur stuff. He wanted to get behind,
like the Luke of the Jurassic Park series.
Yeah,
it would get people really emotional.
Yeah.
All right, so here Cobra Kai is number 1 on Netflix. A new lease on life for this series.
And a way to resurrect Back to the Future.
Yeah, so I will get to that. Where was it here? Okay, let me check. I had it highlighted and I went up. Hold on. Okay, someone asked Sean on Twitter about Back to the Future. Do you guys have a Cobra Kai style idea for Back to the Future universe? Hurwitz, we've gotten in trouble in the past when we talk about Back to the Future desires. Maybe we have a little bit more of a leg to stand on than we did back when we were just Harold and Kumar guys. What I can say is we love Back to the Future universe. As much as I love the Karate Kid universe, these characters equally are part of our lives and continue to be part of our lives. We know that the team that has made Back to the Future movies seems to have little interest in continuing in that world, and we respect that. As long as they feel that way, there's nothing to be done. If they ever change their minds, they say they can handle it. They're saying, yeah, we have a strong idea for it. You know what? I want to see it on. You want to respect the creators of Back to the Future, but if it's a TV series and it's not film sequel or reboot, it's kind of different. And I kind of want to see it, especially with these guys. Michael J. Fox, could he still do a series? I don't know. He did. I don't know. He did a few. He did a few series before that all got canceled. He was on
his health condition.
Well, yeah, even with it a few years ago. So I think it's possible. I would love to see it, but they're respecting. They have no choice. Yeah. They have to respect the rights owners of it. All right.
Well, I haven't even seen the Back to the Futures movies, so I'm not really sure how I personally feel about that.
So the other one I was going to mention that's on my list is Beyond Skyline, the Skyline sequel. It's on Netflix, and it kind of.
I was actually going to review that on my channel in the future when I'm able to do scripted reviews.
So that's kind of got like alien kaiju in it a little bit. From what I saw.
Those they're sort of like biomechanical robots, sort of like mechs, like they're piloted by the aliens, but they're like living things, sort of too.
Yeah. So I kind of want to see that, and I want to see the Gareth Edwards. That's all I have for tonight. So we could go, if you want to come on watch trailers with us, we're gonna end it here, and we're just gonna have.
I sent you the trailer, by the way.
Okay. So we're gonna end it here, and then we're gonna. Oh, Nicotina. In an hour. I'm not going to be on an hour. Go check out Nicotina. We're gonna be on Twitch. Oh, we're getting viewers up when we're saying we're gonna end the show. Yeah, I think it's on Netflix. I want to watch it. My wife's gaming tonight, so I might after this and after we watch some trailers, I might go watch it in the bed. She got a kitten. It is crazy. Have you ever had a kitten that's like attacks you constantly? Like does this thing and then like shoots out.
I've never had cats.
Well, I think Brian has cats.
Yeah. It's nuts, man.
Yeah, she's like I don't think she likes my face. She wants to, I mean, she's kind of nervous too. I think that's where she should be really sweet, but man, she can hurt with her nails. Whew.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, they'll go for the socks, man.
I grew up with cats. I'm more of a dog person now. I don't dislike cats.
I'm going to show you guys that Google Foods channel I was talking about.
Okay.
Right here.
Head over to Twitch. Let me end it here. And
some really good stuff right here.
Okay. Let me go to I have to remember how to do it. I'm going to end it on YouTube. That way we can watch some trailers over on Twitch.
Akantra's asking if you have kids, Max.
No, just pets.
Though that would be interesting, though, if you were a father.
No, yeah, that would be interesting. That's why it hasn't happened yet. What the hell is it doing? Oh my god. What are you doing?
What, are you trying to end it?
Yeah, it's being weird.
Oh man.
Duplicate stream. What the hell? This worked every time before.
Maybe if you just close it out, it'll end it.
Oh. Mad Max the Mandalorian, all one word. On Twitch.
Oh, here it is. Ending.